Hello, Divine Feminine. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so I definitely wanted to make sure I got one of these back. I'm going to go back to doing just extensive channel messages. So this is for twin flame people who are in separation. Predominantly, I feel like this is going to be for divine feminists. But if you're divine masculine watching this too, then hey, cool. Take for what resonates. If you're in separation also from your divine counterpart. I don't know. I just felt intuitively guided to do this. So yeah. Take for what resonates. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. If you don't believe in spirituality and shit like this, then this simply it just isn't the channel for you. It's cool. Just click off. Go fucking watch gamers, streamers, or some shit like that. My name is B. If you're new here, hi. If you're accustomed to being here, welcome back. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to have a fucking mic that works so you can hear me clearly and so you can see me clearly with this new fucking laptop. Whoop whoop. Yeah, yay. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, or whatever you do best. Check down below in the description box if you want to know anything else more about me or where to find me on other platforms or if you just want to book a personal reading, I guess, whatever. Anyway, I've done enough rambling. So we're going to go ahead and jump in. I'm going to go back to my handy dandy trusted handwritten notes because these are just my faves, even though these have my face on them. So whatever. We're just gonna intersect how I feel like it. I do have music playing in the background, so I might kind of reference it here or there. Hopefully it's not loud enough so YouTube won't flag me. And I'm just gonna kind of shuffle these, and whichever fall out first, we're just gonna go from there, and we're just gonna tap in to see what the divine counterparts have to say. Okay, so again, this is going to be for twin flames and stuff, soulmates or whatever like that, because you don't necessarily have to be a counterpart. But this is going to be for people who are in separation who just want to know what their person got to say. All right. So wait, cheers. This motherfucking cheruba and elderflower or whatever the hell. First of all, Red Bull need to sponsor me, but these bitches are really fucking good. Okay, anyway, so let's go ahead. First two cards out. Okay. Marriage. It's not me, it's you. I still think about everything we've talked about. So out of the gate, this is definitely already starting with I'm still thinking about commitment. I'm still thinking about us being together. I still want us to be together. Okay. It's not me, it's you. So it's very much given whoever you have on your mind, person watching, is very much feeling like they aren't the one holding up the connection. You are. It's as simple as that. I still think about everything that we talked about. So again, this is kind of piggybacking to me off of the marriage card, where it's like, again, this could have been somebody you talked about marriage, talked about kids, talked about, really building a future together, really building a life together. It's like I still think about all of that. I still want to marry you. I still want to be with you. I'm not the one holding up the relationship. You are. I love the way you look naked. Okay, so there is still very much some sexual passion here also. I'm kind of picking up between you two, or just from their end to your end. Even if you watching this and you like, girl, yeah, whatever, I done moved on, I done got better. Okay, well, they still think about you naked, even if you don't think about them naked. Okay, just to let you know, I shut you out when we argue because you or I go too far. So this is someone, this is definitely this could definitely be, I'm channeling a collective of people where, again, there's no communication, there's some separation, but there's also like an unfinished conversation. So it's given, maybe there's something that you two needed to talk about, or a conversation that you wanted to have, person watching, but then now they kind of maybe treated you or acted like they didn't really want to talk about it, or they didn't really care to talk about it. Whole time that's not really the case. They just really are afraid to have certain conversations because you might be a firecracker, person watching, or they might be a firecracker, or maybe even both of y'all. Because I know, even for like myself personally, I oftentimes find myself in relationships or connections with people where both of us are firecrackers. But I'm just a Sagittarius, and I've noticed that I've been dealing with a lot of people who either have a heavy Sagittarius, might be Sagittarians themselves, or might have some Aries in their chart. Like, I know even I have, 3 guys that I would consider myself dating or kind of exploring things with in one fashion or another or whatever. But one is an Aries, one is a Taurus with Aries in their chart, and one is a Sagittarius that just has very heavy and very prominent Mars energy. So, I kind of can get it either way. But again, whether you might pop off or they might pop off or both of y'all might pop off, it's given I kind of stay away from having certain conversations with you, or even though, yes, I know we need to have some conversations, I just shut down and I end up not having them because, see, you might go too far, or see, when you go too far, then you're going to make me go too far. So when you kind of get too far, I just shut down. Soulmate is the next card out. For sure. So again, it very much is giving soulmate energy. This is someone who you might already have confirmation that you are soulmates with. This is someone who might feel like you are their soulmate, like you complete them. I'm definitely picking up strong twin flame energy, where it's like, you know, that two halves of a soul kind of energy. Your mind turns me on. So you might have some air in your chart. They might have some air in their chart. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I think it's funny how this card falls directly up under I still think about everything we've talked about. It's kind of like literally right up under that. So it very much gives, not only do I still think about everything we've talked about, but I still get very turned on by the things that we've talked about, by the things that, you know, we shared, by the way that your mind works, by the way that you process things, or your perspective of things. Abandonment issues is here. So this is definitely someone who might struggle with some abandonment issues. All right. This could be someone who always had a certain type of mentality of, I'm going to leave you first before you get me. You know what I'm saying? The people with abandonment issues oftentimes do kind of deal with that, where it's just like, oh, you're not going to leave me. I'm going to leave you first. And it's like, I was never planning on leaving. You know what I'm saying? So this could be someone who kind of deals with that, still struggles with abandonment issues. Feels like you might have even abandoned them. He says, when I talk, it's like you don't even listen. I detach to keep from being hurt. So this is the masculine energies, I feel like, are definitely trying to advocate for their side of things. Where it for them is, I'm kind of picking up for this collective of masculines and or maybe divine feminines, if you're a masculine watching. This feels like someone who could, of course, have some abandonment issues, but also could simultaneously feel like you literally don't even engage. So it makes them detached to keep from having their feelings hurt. You know how many, okay, and I guess that kind of ties in. So I think all three of these kind of tie in. Abandonment issues, when I talk, you don't listen, I detach to keep from being hurt. Because intuitively, I'm being taken back to, and for those of you who understand, you understand. But you know how it felt when you were a kid, and you would go to your mom and to talk to your mom about stuff, or to go to your parent, or to go to your grandparent or your sibling to want to talk about something, and they kind of just like shoo you off, or you can very obviously tell that they're really not engaged, or that like they really don't care to listen to nothing you talking about, even though it really, really, really matters to you. And then you just teach yourself to like not say anything. That's kind of like the vibe I'm kind of getting here. So there could maybe be some mother wounds, some mother issues, or some family, parental, inner child wounds here also when it comes to abandonment. Because I do feel like for somebody, for this collective of masculine energies here, it does feel like this triggers a lot of their abandonment. Where it's like, well, when I tell you stuff, or when I try to confide in you about stuff, person watching, you treat me like you don't listen. Or I can tell you stuff and then you almost treat it as if you didn't just hear what I said, or that you don't care about what I just said. Like if I tell you that I've had a bad day, person watching, it's like I didn't even just tell you that I had a bad day. You still want to go on and argue about, your day and what made you upset and how you feeling. And it's like, okay, but I don't feel seen, I don't feel secured, I don't feel cared for, I feel emotionally abandoned. Because when I tell you stuff emotionally with me, it's like you don't listen, it's like you don't care. So then I just simply detach from being hurt and I shut down because I just don't want to even talk to you about it anymore. That felt real personal. That's for somebody watching, but hey. Do you even care anymore? Yeah. Again, I kind of just said that, right? Do you even care? Do you even care anymore? Did you ever really even care? All we seem to do is fucking fight, is the next card kind of poking out here. So yeah, it seems like the divine masculines, of course, they really do want to marry you and they really do care. But I feel like this collective of divine masculines feel like they kind of have their own little like hiccups and hangups and stuff that they kind of have going on right now. Whereas like, I really don't want to have to fucking fight with you all the time. Why can't things just be good? Right? Why can't things just feel good? Oh, those are too many. I'm not taking all those. I detach to keep from being hurt. Divine masculine, this could be divine feminine. If you cross watching and you're divine masculine, this could be the same thing, where it's just like, well, you trigger my abandonment issues. Yeah, we have sex together, but when we not having sex, divine masculine, all we do is argue. Do you even care anymore? Did you ever even care? Right? It's not that I don't want to be with you, says divine feminine, but it's you trigger my abandonment issues. I shut down because one of us go too far when we argue, so I don't even want to talk about it no more. And then when I do feel like I want to talk, it's like you don't even listen. So I detach from being hurt. But I wish you were here with me, right? How I wish that you were here with me. Fire signs here down at the bottom of the deck. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So someone definitely wants you with them regardless of, though they still miss spending time with you. They still care about you. They even question if you even really give a damn. What is this card trying to come out? Trust issues. Yeah, so they have a hard time really trusting. Yeah, the healing card. Don't laugh at my card. It's a little beat up, y'all, but it started out beat up. That was from day one. That card been giving me problems. Trust issues though, right? So they have an issue really trusting that you care, really trusting that they can fix this, really trusting that things will still work out, really trusting that you can really listen to them. Yeah, ain't that what I just said? Mommy and daddy issues down at the bottom of the day. So it's like, yeah, it triggers that. It triggers my abandonment issues. It triggers my trust issues. It triggers, a lot of the healing work that I need to do. That's exactly why I felt that. It took me to that feeling of, when you're a child and it's like, oh yeah, like at least for me, I can kind of understand how that feel, right? I just saw 11:11 on my timestamp, so making sure that we're in alignment. Okay, it's gonna be very big. New beginnings is definitely upon us, but I don't know. I feel like I could resonate with that because as a child, I feel like that was very similar to my upbringing, where I would even come home and like want to talk to my mom about, oh yeah, they would be bullying me at school. But y'all, my mama was just like, oh, well, that sucks to hear. I don't know how we're going to pay rent this week. So sorry to hear that, but I kind of got bigger fish to fry, But then it does make you feel abandoned emotionally. It does make you feel like when I want to talk about things, no one cares or no one wants to listen. So it makes you just not want to talk about it. And it makes you do want to shut down. It makes you not even want to share and open up about certain things, So it's very much giving, this is kind of triggering some mother father wounds. Yeah. Do you miss me like I miss you? I'm moving on with my life. So for some of them, what does this try to come out? Substance abuse. Okay. So for some of these divine masculines, they could struggle with substance abuse problems, smoking, drinking, pills, shrooms. I noticed that shrooms is a big thing amongst the males now that has kind of become an epidemic. No one does it. Well, I don't think recreationally was the right word to use, but shrooms are meant to be used, obviously, for spiritual purposes. Motherfuckers be taking them bitches because it's 9 a.m. on a Tuesday. So the abuse of it all, the misusing of it all, I think is a thing that could definitely have been an issue with these masculines. But I am picking up again that they're moving on from that. It says I'm moving on with my life. Substance abuse was the next card. So I definitely do believe and feel like this collective of masculines is definitely moving on from excessive smoking, excessive drinking, pills, shrooms, lean, or whatever the world else these people are doing out here. And it says, do you miss me like I miss you? So they definitely are acknowledging that they miss you. Okay, they have acknowledged that they miss you. They acknowledge that they still want marriage, that they still think about everything that you talked about with them, everything that y'all have ever confided in with each other. Yeah, but you triggered them. So there still are some hangups. There are still some issues here. Yeah, there is still some emotional immaturity at play here, despite all of this goodness. I got myself in something that I don't know how to get out of. Yeah, so this is someone who, again, was very emotionally immature and could have fucked up things with you, divine feminine, right? Could have been a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is also indicative of still having a lot of passion, a lot of emotion for you, right? But this could have been someone who was very emotionally mature, someone who didn't know how to express their emotions, so they would only be able to express them when they were under the influence, or someone who used influences and used substance abuse in order to even hide and conceal further any emotions and deep passions and feelings that they might have for you, due to, i.e., some emotional immaturity. And it's like, now that I understand that, I don't know how to get myself out of this anxiety. I don't know how to actually overcome this. Bottom of the deck, I think we just need some time apart right now. So they're still taking this time apart, and they're still taking their time when it comes to actually moving forward towards you and actually becoming something and actually taking some action, because they still have a lot of anxiety. They understand that they still have a lot of shit to work on. They still have a lot of healing, some mommy daddy wounds, some abandonment wounds, some trust issues. They still are very emotionally immature in some ways. And they understand that. This you trigger me, even looking at the spread. The difference in this you trigger me now that I just looked up here, right? The difference in this you trigger me is kind of giving me too, is that you trigger me, but this intuitively, for some of you, divine feminine, divine masculine person watching, you trigger the better in them. You trigger the better in them. You trigger them wanting to heal, wanting to get over it, wanting to move on from substance abuse, wanting to actually move on and get over the emotional immaturity to really be the person that you deserve for them to be in the relationship. Yeah, what did I just say? I'm trying really hard. That's why I said it intuitively, it's giving you trigger me. But looking at this whole spread now, it gives you trigger me to want more. You trigger me to heal. You trigger me to move on from my substance abuse issues. I miss you. Do you miss me too? I wish you that you were here with me. I'm trying really hard to get myself out of this predicament and this situation that I got myself in with you. But I just don't know how, and it causes me anxiety. I still want to marry you. I still want a family. I still think about all of this shit that we had ever talked about. You still ain't the only one trying to be the only one. And even though I got motherfuckers that want me, at the end of the day, I still want you. Yeah, I might have wanted to try to have my cake and eat it too. Yeah, I might have thought I was goddamn big shit because I was talking to this person and that person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I thought I was trying to have my cake and eat it too because I was still dealing with my ex. For some of you, still dealing with my karmic, still dealing with the karmic. For some of you, still dealing with, past options, bitches that was never on my level to begin with, right? But I also know I fucked up big time. I also know that me trying to act like that, me trying to be emotionally immature, me trying to be player, me using smoking and drinking and all of this to act like I don't care about you, I don't have feelings about you, like I don't want to get married, it ain't did nothing but fuck me up even more. And now I really don't know how to get out of this. I'm too busy getting my life together to think about us. So again, this is someone who is trying to take some time right now to really get their ducks in a row, to really clean up their motherfucking act, is intuitively what I'm hearing. What is this? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm too busy trying to get my life together right now to think about this. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry feels genuine. I'm sorry. Kiss me already. Because I'm ready to make up. I'm ready to actually do the damn thing. I understand that I had karmic ways and karmic patterns about myself, or outdated things, trust issues, and I let all of my trauma, all of my baggage, all of my, emotional immaturity, I allowed that to come in between us and to fuck up what we had going on, fuck up what we could have had, going for ourselves. Air signs, yeah. Aries, not Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, right? So this could be an air sign who's saying all of this. An air sign who maybe wanted to be player and wanted to still talk to you, person watching, but then wanted to deal with a ex-girlfriend, or still wanted to kind of have ties to, other options, right? Saying you ain't the only one trying to be the only one. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, because, I was over here talking to person watching, but then I was over there dealing with the other girl. And then, I worked with Shawty, and then, I was dealing with Shawty, and then there's a girl around the way that just moved in around the block, and I've been having my eye on her. And it's like, whole time you really fumbled your good thing. They really just now thinking about that though. They wasn't really thinking about that, and that never really dawned on them until now. Mirror. So now they're really looking at themselves. Mirror usually is about how you might mirror your person, but this is giving me, now they're really having a close look at themselves. They're looking in the mirror right now. Person watching, the person that's on your mind is very much looking in the mirror. They very much also want to talk to you. I'm getting what I just say, let me fix this. They also very much really want to talk to you telepathically. So again, you could very much be getting telepathic messages, telepathic songs. Divine feminine is right up under that. So again, very much toward the divine feminines. They do want to talk to you. They are sending you telepathic messages. They are sending you telepathic songs. They are communicating with you through the mirror and the telepathy that you share. But I'm also intuitively picking up, not only are they looking in the mirror at themselves, but they want to talk to you about the revelations that they're having or that they've had when it comes to their own selves. Okay, fire sign again. So fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, this could be a fire sign. This could be someone who simply just has a lot of motivation and passion for you also. Okay, the passion has not died. The motivation has not died. They're still very determined to really make things work. I'm focused on myself right now. So if you are dealing with a fire sign, it very much is giving fire signs. The fire sign counterparts are very much focused on themselves, focused on getting their lives together, focused on actually enjoying themselves. There is someone else. Okay, so for some of you in this connection, your person is not only focused on themselves, but they also have someone else kind of entertaining them. Okay, this goes for both parties. If you're divine feminine, there could be a third party karmic type of situation going on. Okay, and if not, then if you're divine masculine, then this could be the same thing for your divine feminine. Okay, so just take it for how it resonated. I miss the way you taste. Okay, so it's there very much given, especially for those of you who are in a third party karmic situation. Earth signs down at the bottom of the deck, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you are dealing with someone who is dealing with someone else and there is a third party karmic, they still are thinking about you very heavily. Okay, so even if the fire sign counterpart does have somebody else, they still think very much about you. Okay, they still think about the way you taste. Okay, and this can go for either regards. You can be a man or a woman. It doesn't matter what genitals you have, they can still miss the way you taste. Wink, wink. Okay, so don't get that confused. I'm scared to reach out to you. Yeah, so there could, that's why I said, even if they do have someone else person watching, they still think about you. I'm scared to reach out to you. That gives me, I want to talk to you. I want to reach out to you. I'll still pick you in any lifetime. So regardless of if this is a fire sign or not, because it doesn't necessarily have to be, but since fire sign came out last, again, it is kind of given. They'll still pick you in any lifetime. It doesn't have to be a fire sign. Earth signs is still back down at the bottom of the deck. So this could also be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. A fire sign could have someone else who's an earth sign. An earth sign could have someone else who's a fire sign. You could be the earth sign. You could be the fire sign. Just take it for how it resonates. Okay? I've grown bored with our connection. So yeah, and I'm kind of still channeling this there's someone else energy. They're bored. There is someone else, yes, but I miss the way you taste. And I'm with this person because I'm scared to reach out to you. I'm with this person, but I'll still pick you in any motherfucking lifetime. That means whenever you give me the say so, whenever you give me the okay to actually do it, I would 100% jump ship. I would jump ship. Yeah, I'm with them right now, but as soon as you tell me yes, if you was to ever give me the green light, dead to them. Pum, out. They don't see nothing but dust out the door. They ain't even have 3 seconds to tell me bye. I'm gone. I'm on my way to you already. Pum. See you, person watching calling. The person watching has told me to come home. I'm on my way. So it just depends. It just depends. I've grown bored with our relationship. It just feels like something is missing from our connection. Yeah. So this is whoever this is I'm channeling. And it definitely could be an earth sign because earth sign is still back at the bottom of the deck. So let's switch gears and say it's the earth sign that's with this person. Earth sign feels like something is missing from the connection because they simply are not you. And they're very bored. I think earth sign kind of got with this person. Earth or fire sign, yeah, divine masculine. We just gonna put it like that, right? Divine masculine has got with this person. If you're divine masculine or if your counterpart has someone else, they with them because they felt like they could it would be easier to kind of get over you. But now there's someone else in the picture and they're very bored with that connection that they're in with this karmic. And they feel like, or they're realizing something is missing from the connection. And they realize that something that's missing is you. Person watching, divine feminine, because they simply just aren't into whoever this person is. Divine masculine, if this is you watching, this is from your divine feminine. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you might have someone else, but something is missing in the connection. And something is missing because they simply just aren't you. This is a classic case of I thought the grass would be greener on the other side. Winter is here. Yeah, the connection is very cold. Okay, it's very boring. Okay, your body is a masterpiece, but right after that you have sexual tension. Okay, call and text, and then you have earth signs. So I also feel like don't expect, don't expect. This is also giving me expect for an earth sign and or, well, y'all would say earth sign. Let's expect for an earth sign and or divine counterpart to actually end up calling you, and you could be hearing from them sometime soon. I feel like sometime during this fall season also, actually. I feel like whoever this is, they with this person just because, again, sex. Your body is truly a masterpiece. That doesn't give me it's to you, person watching. I feel like this is for this. There's someone else. They like their body and they're very sexually attracted to them. But that's all it's giving. Something else is missing from the connection. It's because that's all that the connection is giving. So yeah, something would be missing. But they definitely want to call and text and talk to you. This earth sign has, yeah, even at the, look what's at the bottom of the deck. I have so much to say to you. I just don't know where to start. Yeah, because they want to talk to you. Because they have something to say to you. Yeah, very much so. Agreed. I'm trying to better myself so I can give you what you deserve. There's a heavy theme here of I'm trying to better myself. I'm focused on myself. I'm focused on my healing. I'm focused on my growth. Tell me you still love me. Yeah. So they're really doing a lot of this, the person watching, in order to get back with you. They're hyper focused on making sure that they are a better sense of self or they're a better person because of you. Secrets. Things left unsaid. So yeah, there's still a lot that they haven't said to you. There's still a lot that they aren't saying. There's still a lot that they want to say. Again, I feel like that taps back into, like I said though, I have so much to say to you. I have so much to say to you. I just don't know where to start. I work to keep from thinking about you. Yeah, because it's given you live on my mind rent free. It's giving you live on my mind rent free. It's giving I miss you so much. I can't help but think about you all the time. So I just have to go to work and to just keep myself from thinking about you so I can goddamn focus on making sure I'm bettering myself instead of laying in bed all day thinking about person watching. I tried to have my cake and eat it too. Break up and divorce. So yeah, like I said, if there are any third party situations, any third party narratives, any karmics, you don't have to worry about it, because at the point where you come back into the picture, or if you ever allow them back into the picture, person watching, they gonna dead all of that shit for you. They gonna dead all of that shit for you. All of it. You don't have to worry about it. I envision a whole life with you. Yeah, ain't that what I just said? They gon' dead the whole situation for you, because it's you who they want. First card out when I started this, marriage, because they want to marry you. So anything outside of that, anybody that they feel like is jeopardizing or giving them some competition on, or threatening their relationship, their connection with you, and their possibility to getting married to you, they gon' dead that shit, especially if it's on their end. They don't give a fuck, mama, brother, sister, uncle, auntie, whatever, whoever, baby mama, ex-girlfriend, current girlfriend. Sorry we got to break up. Didn't I just show you that? Yeah, I don't give a damn. Current girlfriend. Hey, excuse me. Hello? Yeah, Honey Ain't Coming Home. Ain't that what movie that was? Harlem Nights. When he called, he was like, yeah, Becky, it's Rich. I ain't coming home. Tell the kids I love them. Bye, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, it give that. Let's go half on a baby. So this is someone who, again, wants a family with you, wants a wife with you. I envision a whole life with you. Let's go half on a baby. Let's go half on a baby this is mutual. I want you and you want me. Let's go half. This is an agreement. You know exactly what's going on in here. I never let you go. See, so yeah, so divine masculines, or whoever this is, divine counterparts, divine masculine, divine feminine, whoever you are watching, whoever you got on your mind, is very, very serious about being with you. And it's very serious about making sure that nothing stands in their way on that. And they're very hyper focused on making sure that they get themselves together. They work on their sense of healing, and they're really looking in the mirror long and hard at themselves to make sure that they're making the changes that need to be made, so they can give you the life and the relationship and the love that they know that you deserve. You're all I seem to think about these days. And the very last card out, I love you more than life itself. I just don't think I can do this anymore. Bottom of the deck card. So it's giving, yeah, we in separation, but I can't do this shit no more. I'm in love with you, and this shit hurt. My chest, my chest, my chest. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Person watching, I can't breathe. They kind of give that. And it's given, yeah, I might have somebody else. Yeah, I might work to keep from thinking about you. Yeah, I might have trust issues and abandonment issues and mama daddy issues and wounds and all of this stuff. And yeah, I might be fucking these bitches just for convenience. I might be fucking these niggas just because I'm sexually attracted to them, but I don't want them. At the end of the day, I want you. I still want marriage. I still want to have kids. I still think about everything that we've talked about up until this point. I still hope that at the end of the day, it's me and you. I never let you go. I think about you all the time. I think about you so much, I even got to work to keep from thinking about you, because you just be on my mind rent-free crazy like that. Because I love you more than anything. I love you more than life itself. Tell me that you still love me too. Well, I heard it. Well, that has been your channel message from your divine counterpart and from your soulmate and from your person. Like, share, subscribe, leave me some thumbs up or some comments letting me know how this resonated, if this resonated. Thank you again so much. Check down below in the description box if you want to book with me. I definitely do personal readings. Or if you just want to find me on my other platforms, or if you just want to know more about me. Sorry, I'm cracking all my ailments and shit. And until next time, my name is B, and yeah, see y'all later.